Welcome to the Real Mama Pod.
I'm your host, Devin.
And I'm your host, Kendra.
We are real moms.
Sharing real experiences. The things people don't tell you. Hey, Mama, hey.
Hey, Mama, hey. How you doing, friend?
I'm good. I'm good.
Okay.
Are you?
I'm good. So if this is your first time listening, I'm your host, Devin.
And I'm your host, Kendra. Welcome.
To the Real Mama Pod.
Welcome.
If this is your first time listening, I don't know if this is a good episode because you're going to be kind of confused because we are switching some things around.
We are.
So what are we doing, friend?
So instead of us interviewing, as you can see first, we have two guests. Mm-hmm. We have my husband, Jonathan, and we have Devin's husband, Jared. Mm-hmm. And instead of us asking them questions that we traditionally do with our guests, they're going to ask us a few questions.
Yeah.
We have no idea.
And we have no idea.
You said what? Y'all
taking over?
Okay, right. It's the takeover, the husband takeover.
That's it.
So me and Devin are done. We're going to let them ask all the questions. We have no idea what they're going to ask us. But I'm excited to see
I'm nervous.
What they got.
I don't know about excited.
Don't be scared. What you nervous for?
I think, friend, we can handle it.
I don't know what's going to come out of y'all
We
mouth.
can handle it.
Okay.
We can handle it.
I mean, it ain't like we answering the questions now. Y'all answering the questions.
But I don't know what y'all going to ask us, but it's all right.
Ask away.
What you got?
Who got the first question?
So we're going to start off with a little warm-up.
Where's your phone?
Okay.
We're going to start off with a warm-up. So we're just going to start off with some who is type of questions. So you got to answer who is this type of parent.
Okay.
Like,
out of y'all. Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
That's right. All right. So let's start. Who is the fun parent?
Jared.
100%.
The fun parent?
Yeah.
It ain't you, Ken.
She has to answer for herself.
I ain't said none to bruh. Okay?
To bruh.
I ain't said none to bruh.
To bruh.
To bruh. Fun parent?
The fun parent. You need me to say it again? Who is the fun parent?
I understood your question the first time.
You asked about it several times. I'm not sure you did.
I think, see, y'all know me and all my details. I think both of us are the fun parent.
You have to choose one. Friend. Just choose one. Choose one. There's no right or wrong.
Who's
answer.
more fun?
Who's more fun? I'm betting on me.
All right, we'll take your
friend.
vote has been submitted.
Question. Sorry.
Your vote has been submitted.
But, okay, when Eli's world of fun, right? Let me just say this.
So you question it?
Clearly, Devin has different.
Devin don't agree with my friend. Don't agree with my answer.
I have to ask a clarifying question because you said both and you said you. But in Eli's world, right? Who would he choose to take outside? Who would he choose to go to the trampoline park? Who would he choose to ride his bike? Okay, Eli's world.
To do something, to be active, to move.
Now, I will say, when it comes to planning fun events.
Really?
No.
To move, yes.
Let me clarify. You would not
really?
be my friend because she moved. But when it comes to planning, when it comes to planning fun things,
move
for
her
Eli,
fingers.
Shut up.
You are the fun parent because you're always thinking of creative things to do with him.
I do be thinking
out
of
the box
creative
things.
stuff.
But I'm saying in Eli's world, in the stage she's in right now.
I thought it was a simple question. I thought it was a simple
Let's
question.
just give it to him.
I know my friend.
Just give it to him.
First of all,
give
I know
it to
my
him.
friend. No, I know my friend. I know how detailed she is, and I know how she thinks. So this is why.
She's so detailed. She got an Excel spreadsheet. Why would you take your ass outside and run down that dirt hill randomly? That ain't Ken.
She's booking experiences for my God.
Who is the disciplinarian?
Jared.
I'm going wood.
No, you're not. No, you're not. You're not touching my kids.
Okay.
Well,
they know what that is.
No,
okay.
Don't do that.
You're right. I don't whip my kids. I don't want to go on camera.
Okay.
I beat the shit out of my kids. Let me tell you something.
You do not. You do not.
Consequences in this
Saying
world.
stuff like
You
that.
right, sweetheart. Because we're in a society now where we gentle parent and words mean things. So my kids understand that there are consequences behind less than good decisions. You can't say bad when you're gentle parenting. It's just less than good. So when it's less than good decisions, they get consequences. And those consequences come in the form of discipline. Be dead.
But you really don't, though. You really don't.
He likes to think that, just like he shot pigs when he was 4. He don't touch my kids.
Okay, so out of the two of us, I think I'm more the disciplinarian than Jonathan is.
I believe that, Ferg. You saw the shit, Ferg.
But honestly, I think we have different ways of discipline, though. Like, yeah.
Jonathan, you're very good with using your words when it comes to Eli.
Not all the time. Not all the time.
For the most part.
I've seen John
not all the time.
I haven't. I'm just kidding.
Not all the time.
First of all, I do want to commend you on the progress you have made with our kids.
I'm glad you said it.
You do give them chances. You do use inside voices now.
3
You
chances.
do get on eye level, and I think they're benefiting from that. So, good job to you.
So who did you answer? Who do you think is the disciplinarian?
Question for you.
Oh, so you don't have a response?
No, friend.
No,
Nothing.
I don't.
Okay.
The question's for
I mean,
you.
y'all, you had a lot to damn say about me.
I did not. I did not. I said your vote has been submitted, and I was ready to move on. Your friend was the one who talked you back down and said you were the boring parent.
She did not say that.
I said your vote has been submitted, and I was ready to move on. Your friend said you were boring, and
She did not say that. She did not say that.
Pretty much.
She didn't say that. Next question. Next question.
What you mad at me for?
I ain't mad.
Okay. We ain't asked for 2 questions. And now,
They ain't ready for it.
now you all
All up in the arms.
hot all up.
I'm not hot.
That's 2 questions. Because your friend said you boring.
She said it.
She didn't say that. She did not say that. She just said that there are different types of fun. You're better at more spontaneous fun. I'm better with organized fun.
You're better with financial
That's
fun.
it.
Let's go to Starbucks. Let's go to Target.
Yeah.
Let's go to you.
Organized fun.
Organized fun is a lot of fun.
Yes, you're more spontaneous. I'm more organized fun. Period. Next question.
I'm organizing shit out this fun
Next
activity.
question. Next
It's
question.
actually a thing, and I believe in it.
All right, I'm gonna skip to the next section.
How you think you get your fun?
And your experiences.
Randomly. Random as fuck.
At the end of the night, when you say, "Let's have some fun," and then you roll over and we have some fun. That's how I have my fun.
Next damn question.
Oh, not you asked the question.
Roll over.
You asked the
Talk about
question.
that lame ass. Never mind.
Right, we're gonna move over. You asked the question. And I answered
Next
it.
question.
So, who do you think will be more likely to help with homework?
Me.
Oh, that's 100. Wait,
Jonathan.
More likely to help with homework?
I'm gonna help. How much homework?
Devin.
Who do you think will be?
I think Jonathan.
Who do you think will be the one to keep your kids' secrets?
Keep the secrets?
Me. Jerry can't hold water.
It's gonna be Jonathan.
That's fair.
The whole world.
That's fair.
I think Jonathan don't tell nobody secrets. He really don't. He don't tell. He don't say nothing.
that in a later episode for her.
I mean,
He don't say nothing.
Psychology.
quietly, I'm a secret keeper as a profession.
He's a trained professional.
That's fair.
But even before you became this trained professional, that's
Some say we don't choose our professions, right?
There you go.
They choose us.
that's fair. Jonathan's secret keeper. I keep secrets too.
If I want somebody to know something,
Really,
never
darling?
mind. Never
He's a
mind.
great.
I really don't be keeping. I
Okay.
really don't be telling people. If I've talked to Devin and Brandon,
Right. That ain't my secret being kept.
that's it. I don't tell you.
I don't know your secrets.
Okay.
Next question. Next question. Next question.
Stay with me.
Who do you think?
Put it down.
Stay with
Who do you think will be most likely to raise hell at the school?
Me.
Yeah, I can see that, Jared.
I'm fucking up that school. Let me tell you something. Nah, I called it.
Good catch.
Give me the
I'm not giving you my glass. Hold on. Stephanie Square.
You about to be in trouble.
I'll raise hell at that damn school. And I don't care. Devin is gonna come in there all proper. Excuse me.
That's their trained psychologist. I will be the one to cut up at the school. Now I will be more mindful probably than you. But if we're picking, yeah, we are. But if we're picking between me and Jonathan, it would be me.
That's fair.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think I probably have an issue with things probably before you do. Though.
Yes,
Yeah.
but
the
I'm
way
more
that we go
reactive
about
than
it,
you.
yes,
Yeah.
that's fair.
I think it's because both of us understand behavior.
Yeah.
So we have a different lens and perspective.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't understand behavior like y'all.
I understand it. You either got good behavior or less than good behavior. One of them need to ask what.
Jared, please.
Fine. One of them needs to. I'm not. Okay, go ahead.
Next question.
Who do you think will be most likely to dislike your kid's love interest?
Probably me.
Me.
Yeah.
Me.
Yeah.
I think that's what we're boy mom. So it's
Yeah.
Depending on what they bring home. This shit getting crazy out here, Fred.
It is.
You bring home what's the sexy?
Hey.
You bring home a sexy red, motherfucker. Don't bring that shit up in here.
They will know better. They will not do
Would
that.
they though?
Yeah.
Dude.
Well, bring home somebody like his mother. I'm convinced.
All right. Amen.
Red gonna be at Thanksgiving.
Amen.
I need to be there for that.
I'm telling you.
Thanksgiving shut down if a sexy red come to my house. Shut down. Ain't no Thanksgiving.
Ain't no wrong. Sexy red do what things you get paid.
You ain't about that life, Devin.
Oh, I will be.
No, she is though. Dead ass.
That's not my bad.
She ain't
I
about
ain't
that
gonna
life.
take it from him. Sorry, Ferg. What's next?
So, in an effort for like your listeners and viewers to learn more about the two of you, right? We have just some questions about parenthood, life, how you envisioned things, how they played out, all of that, right?
Okay.
So the first question is just kind of when you envisioned becoming a wife and a mama, what did you picture? And like, yeah, what did you see?
You want me to answer, Devin? I know you giving that. She
Okay.
giving me that look.
You
Oh,
want me
go
to
ahead.
answer first?
Go ahead, friend. You got
Okay,
it.
if I'm being honest, I never envisioned myself as a wife or a mother.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't that girl who grew up like, oh, I can't wait to get married and my princess dress and all that stuff. One, I wore Jordans, but two, I just didn't have a good example of that, so I just didn't think it was for me. And because the way I was raised, and I had so much responsibility as a young child, I was like, I'm never having kids. Like that was traumatizing, being a second mother to my siblings. So I was like, I'm never having nobody kids. And then I'm gonna have to take care of somebody's kids because this man gonna leave me with all these kids. So my perception was skewed. So I never envisioned what that would look like.
We have different.
She thought she was gonna have 5 kids and twins, and
I thought I was gonna be married by 25. Me and Jonathan were fresh, I think, at 25. And I had a vision of having twins. I did want twins. I don't know where the 5 came
I
from, friend.
can't remember.
I
Is it
don't
the
know.
5 kids or twins?
I don't know about no 5, but I know about the twins.
Okay.
The twins were there. I don't know
All
about
right.
the 5. But my parents were married at 20 or 21, very young. So I imagined having a young marriage and having the kids and things. But I don't know. I don't want to say that I envision my marriage to be like my parents because that's not it. But I did envision some of those practices that my mom had raising us, and also as a wife. But me and my mom are also, we're the same in some things. Like we're both country women who love who love to make sure our families are taken care of, making sure our households are good, people are comfortable in our house, it's cozy, it feels good. But we also have different approaches to life, and I think that's where I guess my idea of what marriage and a family kind of veered off as I got older, and started living life a little bit more. So.
Okay.
Yeah, but I did think that I would be married by 25 and that I would have twins.
Yeah. I remember thinking I was going to drop some twins in you.
They ain't come.
No.
Well, at least I don't know. I don't think they did.
That wasn't going to be, that wasn't what we was meant for.
No,
'Cause
Jesus.
I could not imagine that now.
No, I mean, that would have been great considering, but having
been
twins having baby twins, not sure how that would have worked out for us.
Yeah.
I don't know about
Yeah,
that.
me either. Me either.
Next question.
I mean,
is my question?
Yeah, I mean, Jonathan been asking all the questions.
Well,
You got anything?
He got the phone. But
go for it.
my question, it kind of leads into you both just answered very differently based on your experiences, and this is a good segue into my question. Knowing you both, you're both best friends. You both known each other for a very long time, and I know you long enough to know that you have a very distinct relationship with your fathers or father figure for that matter.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder how that has played not only in the role as a mother, but in the role as a wife in your household.
Good
It's a
question.
good, really good question.
Shit, I know.
We know.
So me and my dad are really close. Like that's my homie. He's my father, but that's also my homie. My dad raised me to not necessarily be independent, but not depend on anyone for anything, if that makes sense. I know it sounds like, well, that's independence, but in all honesty, he didn't say, go out here, you don't need no man, you don't need this, you don't need that. But he taught me how to live life without depending on someone else, if that makes sense. Mm-hmm. I think it was very important for me to have that figure because me and my dad think and act a lot alike. Like my mom and my brother, 2 peas in a pod. Me and my dad, 2 peas in a pod. And I'm grateful for that relationship because I understand life a lot in the ways that I do because of my dad. He trusted me to grow into the young woman that I am. A lot of the work that I do is inspired by just, I guess, the experiences in the life that my dad exposed me and my brother to. Although that life had its challenges growing up, I'm very grateful for it because it really taught me how to move through this world. Like there's not one place in this world that I can't be planted and make a way for me and mine. And it's all because of the experience I had growing up. It's not only a military child, but seeing my dad make a way for my mom and myself and my brother. So I'm very grateful for me and my dad's relationship. Like that's really, me and my dad are really close, and I really appreciate our relationship.
That's good.
Good answer. Very good answer.
Yeah. So I kind of had nothing to really go off of. My stepdad was present. I mean, he did the best he could for what he knew. We were his children before he actually had a physical, like, biological child, my sister. So I feel like he was experimenting a little bit. He didn't really know. He just walked in to a house full of kids and my mom. So I always had this idea from, like, TV of what a dad should be like from Uncle Phil and what's the dude from Family Matters? I forgot.
Carl Winslow.
Carl Winslow.
So I always had this like imaginative father figure growing up, and then met you because my other best friend from high school, her dad wasn't around either. So it's not until I got to college where I started seeing like family units, biological family units, and not like the blended family. So leaned a lot on your dad. They met you with your dad. So I think fathers are very important in the home. I think that's why, honestly, choosing Jared as a spouse, like that was one of the reasons, because I saw the relationship he had with his father. It wasn't broken. So there was no doubt in my mind he wouldn't be a good dad because he had a great example. And a lot of times the guys who I was dating before Jared, same kind of concept, broken homes. So I was like, oh, he would be a great daddy one day. So I think
Yeah.
yeah. So when we were thinking about kids and stuff, when I started thinking about kids, because initially I didn't, and I was like, oh yeah, he would be a great dad, and he is. So I think present fathers are very important, whether or not it's a co-parent situation or in a marriage. Like, dads are needed, they're wanted. You got to provide a perspective that no one else can give us. Whether it's to a son or a daughter, you got to teach lifelong lessons that we can't necessarily teach. So I think they're vital. And you see that with kids performing well in school, because I'm in a school setting. When a father is present, even a child gets treated better. And it's research that shows that. When a teacher sees that a family is together, whether it's a co-parent situation or not, if the father is present, the way they view that child is totally different, and it changed their trajectory. So I think it's just really important to have y'all. So to answer your question, even though I didn't have one, I understand the importance of having a dad.
Y'all both answered that question quite well.
It's a good question.
Yeah.
I think so. I think one of the pieces of Jerry's question was really about like how it also like influences your actions as a spouse,
Absolutely.
right?
Boy, you a doctor 100%. You're right, Ferg. Y'all didn't really speak to that part of the question.
So yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm
You're
gonna
right. I'm glad you circled that back.
circle back to that piece of the question too, because I'm just interested.
Yeah, of course. So if I can be completely honest, I've had to really scale back on comparing my relationship with my dad to Jonathan.
Ooh.
Like, Jonathan's not my dad.
Speak on it.
My dad is not Jonathan.
That's good.
And that's just a very honest response, because I grew up in a house seeing my dad respond to things a certain way. Like, that was my example of what a man of the household is supposed to be, how he's supposed to act, what he's supposed to do, how he's supposed to respond to certain scenarios. But Jonathan's not my dad, right? And I've had to really reprogram the way that I approach my marriage, because, again, the example that I had was of my parents. And the way that my dad handled certain things in the house, or that how he handled certain things in the house, how he handled certain things with me and my brother. So early on in our relationship and even marriage, that was a challenge for me, because this is what I was used to for at least 17 years of my life. I left the house when I was 17 years old. The only example I had of what a man is supposed to do was from my dad. But now that, I'm more mature, and I've become very secure in who I've married and who my dad has allowed to marry me, I'm very thankful for the way that I've been able to shift the way that I can also have my dad, but also have my husband. And if I can be also honest in this space, it wasn't easy for my dad either, because, again, me and my dad are very close. He cried walking me all the way down the aisle, because he knew that he was handing me off to Jonathan to care for me, and he trusts Jonathan to do that. He still does, right? But that wasn't easy for him, because he's now giving his daughter, he's entrusting you to care for me, and build our family. And if I can be very, very honest, my dad is still kind of working on that. He's gotten a lot better. But any opportunity he has to bless our household, he will. Even if we say, Daddy, you don't have to do that. Daddy, no, Ken. He calls me Ken. Nobody calls me Kendra in my family. Call me Ken. No, Ken, I got it. And that's his way of still kind of showing up for me in that way. And we allow that. I try to talk to Jonathan before I accept anything from my dad. But it has been an adjustment that I am now very comfortable with. And I hope that you are too.
Yeah, absolutely. So I think part of that is, I think early on it was difficult for me to accept, because I just have always struggled accepting help. But I came to kind of recognize that this was not just like it wasn't him like challenging me as a man, right? Like this has nothing to do with my manhood or my masculinity. It's more so I can reframe it and see that it's really an acceptance of me as a child of his as well, right? And that is powerful in a way where our families are not your family and my family anymore, right? We are one family together, even before we actually said I do.
Yeah.
Right. And so I thought that was all of that, like your dad's initiatives to like help us out when we were broke, and how he still offers to kind of do this, do that. Right. I've accepted that as just him caring for his family. Right. And I'm now a part of that, or I have been a part of that for a long time. So that's, yeah, I think it's meaningful to me as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good. If I can be honest, I struggled to answer that question because I really didn't have the example.
Yeah.
So I didn't have anybody to look to besides TV. So I kind of expected like this perfection from you, or had like really high expectations because what I saw, and not necessarily what I was exposed to. So what I created in my mind. So I think early on we struggled with expectation management because I expected you to drive my car to get gas every Sunday and making sure it's filled up and cleaning my car or whatever, all the manual stuff, right? And it's just like, no, like we had to have more of that team approach in our household, and actually being partners. So some Sundays you will fill up my tank, and some Sundays you won't, because you didn't get to it, whatever the case may be. So really just figuring that out early on, and what it means to have just a husband, and really respecting my husband, considering his feelings and his thoughts and his ideas as well. And not necessarily tearing him down, and just barking orders. I think that was hard because I'm like, you're supposed to do this, and you're supposed to know you're supposed to do this, and it's like, no, we're learning together. And like I said, we met when we were 19, and so we got married when we was 27. That's a lot of growth. And within that relationship, we were long distance too, so we had time to grow and figure out ourselves before we actually got together physically. So we were like 4 years apart, and then now we're together, and it's just like, well, I don't really know you, you don't really know me, I don't know what you're supposed to be as a husband, I don't know what I'm supposed to be as a wife. So it was hard, it was difficult. I think now, being almost 10 years married, I understand that. And I understand like the core values, making sure you have peace when you come home, making sure I respect you, and just follow you, like being okay with submitting. I think that idea of submission initially I struggled with, but now that I realize we are a team, submission is no problem. So I'll follow you anywhere, except for hell. But I ain't going there.
I won't leave you there. No, that's a good answer, sweetheart, and I really do appreciate that answer. I think Kendra said something earlier that really registered well with me. Like, Jonathan is not Mr. Al, right? And I'm not any of the male figures that you've had in your life. I'm me, and you have to understand that 19-year-old Jared is very different from 27-year-old Jared to 36-year-old Jared. Like, I'm very different now, but one thing doesn't change. Like, I married you. We had these kids, and damn it, I'm gonna be there for them kids and you. That's it. My vows, I'll never forget it. I said them. I didn't write them down. I said it from the heart. I said that as long as my body draws breath, I will be the man that you need me to be in whatever phase that we were in life. That's what the vow said, and I meant that. Like, we said that before God, family, and friends, and that means something to me. So it will evolve, it will change, it will do this, it will do that. But to me, my personal opinion, my place is with you, right beside me, not necessarily behind me, but beside me, so we can do this thing together. If that's good, bad, and different, I don't care. As long as we together, as long as the boys are straight, we can't go wrong.
Good job.
I appreciate it.
That's a good question, though.
So in that vein, I think y'all kind of spoke to this a little bit already, but like, what makes, and I think Devin, you spoke to this specifically, but what makes dads different than mamas, right? And even more specifically in our households, right?
Yeah.
Like, what's different about our roles and the way that we are with our kids?
I think men in a household just command authority and respect automatically. And I think even as being mammals, when you look at other animals, like it's always the alpha male and all this other stuff. It's just something that you all provide to the household that we can't. Y'all don't have to raise your voice to get the kids' attention.
10
you can
times.
just speak. And we up here, I think, gotta act crazy, and they gotta look at you and say, "Mommy, calm down." It's like, but I was calm. You wasn't paying attention to me until I started losing my shit. So I think y'all just naturally command that. And I think our boys just specifically yearn for your attention and approval. And they respect you. So I think it's just something that we just cannot do. I don't know if I can even put it in words specifically, because it's just something that just kind of organically happens. That's my take on it.
Yeah, I think I agree with that. And to touch on our side, we literally grew these babies in our bodies. Like they have a scientifically different connection with us than they do with their dads. And that's just the way of life. That's just how it is. Like we nurtured these kids both in and outside of our bodies. And our kids know that. Like they have a different connection with us than they do with their dads. And that's okay. They're supposed to. But I think that is the difference. Like y'all have this more authoritative figure, and I'm good with that. My son will respect me too, as his mother, but I also understand that I have a more nurturing presence than Jonathan does, and I'm okay with that. If my baby is my pumpkin and I ain't feeling well, usually he's running to mama.
Oh yeah.
But if you want to have fun and go to the trampoline park, then he's going with daddy. You know?
Still mad about
and
that?
I'm cool with that. It is what it is. I'm more organized fun.
Look,
Cool.
she agreed. We just had to break it down for her. That's all. You know my friend.
Yeah, I
She's
need
still,
details.
she's still a little salty.
Anyways, my point is that there are certain things that our kids are more drawn to when it comes to certain pieces of their life. If Eli is sick, if he is sleepy, if he is hungry, if he needs something that daddy's not going to give him and he know daddy's not going to give it to him, he's coming to mama. But again, there are certain things that he goes to you for. And not trying to be funny, but serious, the outdoorsy fun, the rough housing play, the whatever else comes to mind. Like that's what it is. And I'm okay with that. But I think that naturally our kids are attracted to certain things that we can provide to them. And answering this question, to me, it's the more nurturing piece. He comes to me for that, but he comes to you for other things, like fun.
I told you she's still a little salty. Clearly, she's a little salty.
That was a joke. But no, that's my response.
That's fair. That's fair. I tend to agree with what you said specifically about like us and like how Eli might respond to us differently. And like I think when we think about fatherhood and how it's different from like being a mom, right? I think we do need to start thinking about dads being gentle and nurturing as well, because there is an aspect of us that gives that as well, right? Like Jared, I've seen you be very nurturing to your boys, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
You do.
You talk
yourself enough credit.
hella tough, but you are super nurturing, super caring, and gentle at times, right? With these boys. And I think that like there's a duality to being dad that sometimes gets lost in like we are the just fun or just tough, right? When there's aspects of it that are gentle, caring, and nurturing as well.
Yeah, I agree with that. And too, with that, there's also a lesson behind it. I constantly seeing the light bulb click for my boys when Jared is in that moment of being gentle and soft with them. I know he doesn't like those terms. He don't like to subscribe to things, but that's what he's doing. He wants to be Mr. Macho and military and all this other stuff like his dad, but he's opposite. And his dad even say that, like, boy, boy, what's gotten into you? You talking to this kid? So
my dad don't sound like that.
yes, back in my day, you know, so he don't like to subscribe to that, but he's doing that. And now my boys are being more independent versus me. I'll coddle them. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna coddle my babies till I can't coddle them no more, and that's not gonna change.
And your extended babies.
Yes, yep, that's true.
The shit out of Eli.
Yeah, I will. That
it annoys me.
I don't care. I'm gonna take my opportunity. As long as I can do it, I will do it. But I can say the boys are actually learning lessons that I cannot teach them. Or I wouldn't even think to teach them or figure out or how to communicate that. And then they're teaching their friends in the community. It's just like a ever growing thing. So I agree with that.
Y'all are needed.
Yeah, y'all need it. That's why y'all need it.
Oh, that was a great answer, babe. And I do talk a tough game, but Devin has definitely taught me how to be more of a gentle parent.
Stop the quotes.
No, fuck that. I'm sorry. Devin has really helped me to be a gentle parent, and the fact that, you know, I don't want to break my kids down. I definitely want to build them up. I want to cultivate confidence. I want to cultivate critical thinking. I want to cultivate independence. But there's a certain way to do that, and I think the traditional way of parenting does not lend itself to be conducive to those categories. And Devin helped me with that. And that's fair. I have no problem admitting that, so thank you, sweetheart.
No problem. It's teamwork.
Absolutely.
I have a good question. I feel like it's a good question for me, given the state that myself and Devin are in, but it might help you as well, Ferg. So, as we grow, as we get older, your needs, and I use needs instead of wants, your needs that you considered years ago when we got married may have changed until now. What do you need from us now as husbands and fathers that you didn't necessarily think about when we first got married?
Yeah, that's a really good question. Yeah, when we first got married, I didn't need much of anything, honestly. Like, I was real chill, self-sufficient, young. We were still, even though we were married, we were still kind of independent. Like, we could live our own lives because we could have our own lives because we didn't have really the kids, right? When the kids came in the picture, like, it changed everything. Like, we really have to, like, do everything together. Not that we didn't do things together while we were newlyweds. It was just different. You had your own group of friends. I had my own group of friends. We would do stuff together. We would do things separately. Now we have the kids' group of friends, and now we all friends with kids' friends, parents. So it's like, you know, it's like a little melting pot. So my needs are different in the aspect of like, and I'll go back to the love languages because I feel like things are changing for me. Even in my taste of wine, like we realized that earlier. I used to be a Moscato girl, sweet wine, whatever, and now I'm dry red. I would never think I would be that person, but I am. I enjoy flowers now, which I used to hate them. And not that those are needs. I'm just saying how I'm just changing over time. So things I need from you are more like quality time, which I didn't require that before. And I don't know if it's because it's the space I am in my life right now, and just being in a low point and in like a depressive state. I don't know if I need the quality time because of that or my needs are just changing. And I need more like intimacy, not sexual intimacy, but just intimacy, of doing things, going out, exploring, just having fun. Sometimes without the kids. Don't get me wrong. I love finding activities for the boys to do. I love us doing things as a family unit. That actually makes me excited. You hate it because we spend a lot of money. I love it because it's something fun and different for us to do. But I think just having that one-on-one quality time, I think I need that right now in this moment. So I think that has changed because I didn't need that before necessarily. I was more like, acts of service, just clean the house and I'm good. But now it's like I kind of need both, if that makes sense.
Yeah. No, that makes perfect sense. So if I'm hearing you correctly, you're telling me that you need quality time and you need intimacy that transcends sex.
Yeah.
And I know
I still need you to clean up the house too, though. Just yeah, acts of service still, but
you need all of them.
I don't really need the gifts. I don't really need the words of affirmation. I don't need that, but yeah.
Okay. I just want to make sure I'm hearing you correctly. So you need me to still help out. You need me to give you quality time, and you need me to give you intimacy in the form of one-on-one time, just me and you, hashing things out, talking, providing a safe space for each other to convey our feelings and emotions.
Yeah, and don't forget to laugh, because I feel like it's been. I mean, that's not hard to do with you, but yeah. Have a good time.
No, that's fair. That's fair. I just want to make sure. Fuck you, mean Kendra. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna ask you to repeat the question so I can make sure I'm answering it.
So when you and Jonathan got married, your needs may have evolved and changed to the woman that you become today. So whatever you needed from Ferg when you first got married, has that changed to today? And if so, can you please elaborate on your needs so that Ferg, Dr. Ferguson,
I'm not at work, bro.
love you the way that Christ loved the church?
Okay. I don't remember you talking about Jesus in the first question.
I did. I threw that in there.
Yeah.
I threw it in there. Hey,
I
shout
love
out to
Jesus.
Samaya. She deep as fuck, y'all.
We
Love
went from
the church.
Jesus
Deep
to...
Okay.
Okay, let me answer this question. So, when we first got married, I feel like I was always fussing about keeping the house clean. Like that was my fuss. I grew up in a house with a very Southern woman who kept her house clean and smelling good, as she liked to say. My mama still says that to this day, and that's what I was used to. So I would, if my house wasn't kept in the way that I was used to, then I had an attitude about that. But since we've been married, things have changed. We've had a lot of major transitions and milestones that has shifted the way that I move and the way that Jonathan moves. Since we've had Eli, my house has not been the same. And when I say the same, I mean it hasn't been as clean as I'm used to. And I'm still getting adjusted to that. But what I will say to Jonathan is, in the first episode that we had with y'all, we were very deep in talking about the mental load. And Jonathan has taken a lot from not just that episode, but from just seeing and hearing me and making some shifts in how he responds to our household. And I can 100% say it has lessened my mental load. So thank you, babe, for listening to me. And really understanding my needs. But I've also had a shift in my career that has me a lot, like my job is so demanding, and I don't have the ability to be as attentive to my household as I was in my previous job. And he knows that, and he understands that, and he has stepped up even more than what I could fathom from the mental load conversations to not only make sure I'm keeping our household kept, so to speak. But he has really been intentional about doing that as well. And I really, really do appreciate that, because groceries and finding meals and cooking and making sure certain things are done for Eli, those are things that was always on my mental load. But I'm happy to say that I really do have a partner in that now. I'm not saying that you haven't been my partner. Let me be clear. But I feel like our partnership has become a lot stronger because there are certain areas of our marriage and our household that you have stepped up in. And I really, really do appreciate that. What do I need more of? I just need, now that you're cleaning, I need you to really clean.
Okay.
I'm just playing. No, but seriously, babe, I really no. But we have our tactics, right? We have our ways of cleaning. And Jonathan he's gonna make sure it's clean, but he's not gonna make sure his can clean it, and I'm fine with that, right? He's not gonna be able to clean. He's not gonna clean how I clean, and I'm not gonna clean. I really did, and I've shown my appreciation for you and just the shift that you've made to make sure my mental load is not as heavy as it was before.
And I want to say something to that. I feel like every time we have an episode, like, we see, like, tremendous growth. Because I think they really took that mental load episode and really took... I mean, the change has happened. I think we've talked about that the next time they came on, how we feel like it's lighter and how we feel like they're showing up more. And I think us just articulating that and them seeing us so frustrated around it, it's like, oh, okay, I didn't really realize this was a thing, but it is a thing.
Yeah.
And so y'all both really just stepped up when it came to that. But I always see change after we have an episode. So, yes, very thankful for the changes that you're making and still trying to love me well, like Christ loved the church, as you would say.
Yes, since he threw Jesus in there on my question. Y'all know I love the Lord. And okay.
Yeah.
Do y'all have any more questions for us, or?
Well,
No.
No.
I mean, bro, you got me. I don't have any other questions.
so to model the Mama Pod, right? We so I feel like, Jared, you and I, we've gone to, I'm not sure if we had a real name for it, but like Daddy's
Deck.
Daddy's deck. Yeah, Daddy's deck. Yeah.
Daddy's deck.
We going outside, bring your mama juice.
Yeah.
Bring all that shit outside. We going on Daddy's deck.
Daddy's deck.
Don't bring no damn mosquito repellent. You're gonna be okay. We coming out. No. We coming outside to
It's
talk.
y'all space.
Your fuzzy hair and that Tupac nose ring. You come on out here on this deck.
Jared, you can never say anything about my hair. Never. You have no room.
Okay.
So-
What's in Daddy's deck?
So 3 years in on the Mama Pod now.
Two.
Two and like some change.
The third season.
This
Okay,
has definitely
third
been 3 years.
I guess I can't count now. This is
No,
the
that
third
should be
season. Excuse
Third
me.
season, it has not been
Don't
3
count
years.
since y'all got all this at the SC Concert House.
No.
Right. We
I
starting
know.
over.
That fucking folding chair.
We ain't never been on no folding chair. But go
Jonathan,
ahead.
finish his question, please.
3 seasons in on the Mama Pod. What have you learned along the way? What have you learned about yourselves through this whole process?
That's good.
So the Mama Pod is like a child. It is a child that is now in toddler stages. It is. I think we ain't at the terrible 2s, but 3 we start seeing some changes, some shifts, and we are seeing the change and the shift now. We were in our infant years with me and Devin started this podcast having no idea what the hell we were doing, just like you started as parents. As we started as parents, we know what the hell we were doing, but we figured it out.
Yeah.
And we're continuing to figure it out. But now that our baby is growing and we have more support, our village has grown, we have the ability to make this baby into something powerful. That is our goal. That's what will happen. What we have learned is that this is no small feat. We walked into this space, like I said, knowing absolutely nothing.
Blind leading the blind.
Blind leading the blind, literally. We ain't know shit about shit. But here we are with a whole media group that is behind us. And that's because we put the work in to make sure our brand is what it is and was what it was before we became a part of this network. So
So what have
Learned
you
a
learned
lot.
about yourself?
What have I learned about me? Is that I'm tired of shit. I'm tired. But I've learned that I have to be flexible in how I do things. Me and Devin are two different people. We're best friends, but we approach life a little differently sometimes. And we have to both be very flexible in how we raise our child, because this is our baby. We're parents of the Real Mama Pod, me and Devin. And we have to co-parent, right? That's what we got to do. This is legit a child. So I've had to be, I've learned that I really have to be mindful of how I approach us raising this child together. And for that, I'm very thankful to see that, one, I have my best friend to do this with, but this podcast, this podcast is really going to take us far. And I'm excited to see what happens. But I've also learned time management, been forced to, because life is still lifing outside of this podcast. So I know I said a lot, but that's really what it is.
Yeah. I mean, you took a lot of my answers, but I would lead with what I learned about myself. I learned I have talents that I didn't know I had, and interests that I didn't know I had. So now I'm like, okay, after my student loans are paid off, like, what does life look like for me? Am I really a creator? Like, because I never thought that ever until starting this. So really get into the details of how things work. And, you know, I have a general knowledge. I'm no expert. But, like, really, should I tap into this to educate myself more, to see if this is something I want to explore and do? Do I want to teach other people how to do this? Like, just start, and how to just start.
Just pull,
you know,
keep pulling the thread.
Keep pulling, keep going until you get to here, because people see this, and this is not where we started. You have to start somewhere, though. You have to build your community. So having those type of conversations with people. Now, I don't know. I'm not saying I want to do that, but it just gets me to thinking about other avenues and other ways to possibly make money and retire y'all. Like, that is the goal. Somebody says it's gonna happen. The Lord said it's gonna happen, so we've been praying for that. I really do believe in my heart that it will, and I'm proud of our baby. I'm really proud. I'm really proud of the work that Kendra and I put in, especially in those days where we want to quit and give up. But every time one of us say we quitting, which we're not quitting, we get a DM or a text message or somebody listens to the episode. It's like, this just saved my life. Yeah. And that's all I need, honestly, before any dollar amount or whatever. Like, that's really what I need for us to keep going, because it's just, it's inspirational. And it's like, okay, we are on the right path. We are doing the right thing. This is what we're supposed to do. We're living in our purpose. Yeah. And this is bigger than us at this point.
Yeah. I've been going to Bible study on Wednesdays, and one of the conversations we had this past Wednesday is that God gives us gifts. And it's not for us to keep. Like, our gift is for us to share to the world, because God blessed us with that gift. And I think that we have a gift in this podcast. Yes. Mamas need the support that we're providing. And for that, we will continue to provide that support and have this resource as it is a need to our community and beyond. So we're going to continue to use our gifts in this podcast.
Yes. So did we answer your question for Daddy's Deck?
I like Daddy's Deck, too. I'm going to come kick it on the deck, but I will have my mosquito repellent. I'm not getting ate up on the deck with my cocktail. Speaking of cocktails, we're going to always keep Mama Juice. Definitely. So, yes, I'm just shout out my Mama Juice now. So, we're still drinking a cocktail that was actually from a previous episode, but I do want to shout out the guys who made this cocktail, Demetrius and Bruce from Premier Pours in Atlanta, Georgia. Luxury mixology company. Love them, and this drink is delicious. It is actually called the Mai Tai. And it's a mixture of rums with some really other good flavors and aromatics. So shout out to Bruce and Demetrius from Premier Pours.
Yes, and if you have an event or something, like, hit them up.
Hit them up.
For sure.
Hit them up.
Tell them Mama Pass.
If you want to sponsor Mama Juice, hit us up. Hit us up.
Y'all have anything else?
That's it.
No?
The
All right.
defense rests.
All right. So y'all got to tell the
Thank you,
people.
daddies.
Until next time.
Oh, you want to hit it first?
Until next time.
Bye.
Bye.